With the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, here in Rockets land, you think of Calvin Murphy, Moses Malone, and of course the dream, Hakeem Olajuwon. But a new chapter being written right now here in Texas.
Oh yeah, you think about Clutch City, Hustle Town, USA, but put all that aside. This team for the last several years has been on the edge of success. Let's see if they can take the next step.
And when you think of the Rockets, you think fun. This one could be as well tonight. Opening jump is won by the Pelicans. A pass taken away by the Rockets. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Pelicans basketball. To Holiday. Screen coming. Holiday. It's rebounded by Gordon. To Westbrook. Able to convert inside. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Here's a chance from long range. Drills the three.
As a shooter, your hands always have to be ready. Ready, meaning that your hands are always providing a target to the passer for an easy catch and shoot.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. Shot clock winding down. James Harden. Jumper's good.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Ball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and that's rebounded by Houston. To Harden. There's the toss. Looking for his man. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
And now Houston has the basketball. Here comes the screen. Westbrook to Harden. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So the Rockets hold on to the basketball. Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Flushes it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
It's Rockets ball. Nice pass to set things up. And look out. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Ball with it up top. Down 5. To the outside. Here comes the screen. To Ball. Favors. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Lonzo with it. Right now, down 7. To Holiday. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. Down low for Aldridge. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Lonzo Ball against the former MVP. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Brandon Ingram at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Oh, he can't connect. Westbrook with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. And James Harden, not sure why he was so wide open there. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Ball. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Missed the foul shot. Ball with the basketball. Down 12. Cashes in for 2.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
To Westbrook. Beyond the arc for 3. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the 3.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
To Favors. Short jumper won't fall.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To Favors. Deontay Davis swats it. Westbrook with it. His guy's up by 15. Lonzo Ball sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Ah, the monster stuff.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Westbrook. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. It stays with Houston. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Westbrook. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Russ at the controls. Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. Count the bucket for 2.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Derek Favors with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Russ at the controls. Count the basket inside.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Holiday. And the rebound taken in by the Rockets. Westbrook into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Oh, he had him there for a second. Baseline drive. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Frank Jackson picked up by Westbrook. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Derek Favors snatching it out of the air. And count the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Holiday. Drew Holiday. 3 for 4. Good start.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Over to the right side. To Westbrook. Shot from the lane won't go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Can't connect. Rockets have the ball. To Westbrook. Lets it fly from long range, and he burns them. Alvin Gentry now signals for time. His guys have flat out sleepwalked. It's been a brutal first quarter.
And the key is to be ready from the start. I'm not talking about the start of the game. I'm talking about the starting moments of your preparation for this game. This is why this game is an early TKO. This team has been prepared for this moment way before the game even started.
To Redick. For 3.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And hits the first free throw. Hits the second. One more coming. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. Tucker. Derek Favors. Huge block. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Westbrook knocks it down off the step back. First quarter is complete. The Rockets way out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
To number 3, John Harden. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Hart guarded by Russell Westbrook. Nice finish at the rim.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Add 2 points to the board. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Tucker to Westbrook. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Ingram defended by Rivers. To Redick. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Shot clock violation. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 14, Gerald Green. Entering the game for the New Orleans Pelicans. Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
To Gerald Green. They get it down to Tucker. Missed a wide open look. To Ball. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First try at the line, no good. Missed the second one as well. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Austin Rivers at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Career mark of 64%. Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Lonzo Ball sizing up Eric Gordon. To Josh Hart. Knocked loose. Hart against Westbrook. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follows, still no good. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. Substitution being made in this one. Harden to Gerald Green. Gerald Green slams it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Deep left corner. Harden. James Harden. 3 for 3 in this first half.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Ball into the front court. Down a bundle. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Harden. Deep right corner. To Westbrook. Goes to the right side. Fires the three, and the rebound taken in by Ingram. Holiday in possession. His guys down big. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Harden with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Westbrook. Harden. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
New blood coming in for both sides. Ball to Favors. And counted at the rim.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Harden with the interception. Great defensive play. Pelicans have the basketball. You've got to get that one to go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also
leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Harden with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. Slam dunk, Derek Favors. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Houston takes over. Derek Favors sends it away. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Screen.
Down low to Favors. A big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Rivers into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Harden. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Ball. Here comes the screen. To Ball. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Has a chance. Cleans it up. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Ball. Slam dunk.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
To P.J. Tucker. Harden. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. Short to Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. It's good.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Lonzo Ball here against P.J. Tucker. Lonzo Ball. 2 of 4 now.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Lays it up and in.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
And the slam.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Austin Rivers. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Ball with it up top. Under a minute to go before halftime. Driving right to the basket. Ball to the basket, but a shot won't go. To Rivers. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Austin Rivers trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good lather.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Holiday, work it down to Favors. And a throwdown. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Shot from the lane won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Long heave from three-quarters court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rockets didn't hold back in that opening half, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets. The Pelicans may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Bench points.
The New Orleans Pelicans had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Russell Westbrook and his court IQ were on display as he delivered the ball, putting his teammates in a position to score the basketball. His timing was impeccable. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
James Harden at the controls. Probing the defense. Trying to create. Here comes the screen. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Harden had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. Lonzo Ball. Harden's on him. Curling inside. Ball to Holiday. Here comes the screen. A pass taken away by the Rockets.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Taken by the Pelicans. The rebound belongs to Houston. Down low for Tucker. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's Pelicans ball. Holiday. Derek Favors pins it. Couldn't keep it in. Off Derek Favors. Brandon Ingram. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. From long range. Well defended.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
It's James Harden once again. Pelicans have it. Throws it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
To Harden. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
Lonzo Ball. Harden's on him. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Ball. Harden into the front court. His guys holding the big lead.
Rotate.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Harden. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Buries the three.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And, Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Harden. To P.J. Tucker. Harden. To P.J. Tucker for three. He'll take that any day.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Harden in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. Has a look. Can't connect. It's a big finish.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Ball brings the rock up court. Russell Westbrook tips it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Russell Westbrook. Ball. Ingram picked up by Westbrook. A drive, but he can't get it to go. No, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Harden in possession. He'll run the offense. Brandon Ingram able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Oh, emphatic slam.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Fires the three. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Westbrook across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He struggled so far. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Frank Jackson against Westbrook. Oh, he missed a short one there.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Favors. Can't get past the defender. Fires the three. Knocks it down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
It's Russ at the controls.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Takes stock of the floor. Westbrook. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. Russell Westbrook rejects it. And this will get out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Time to shuffle things up. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Count it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Westbrook. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. Gerald Green to Westbrook. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Redick. 4-3. Oh, that's how it's done.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Houston with the basketball. Westbrook. Deep left corner. To Westbrook. Curling inside. And the finish at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Frank Jackson picked up by Westbrook. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
Redick. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
3 quarters down, it's been all Rockets. It's the Pelicans with the basketballs. We start the 4th quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First try, no good. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2, and breaks it up.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Goes to the left side. Lonzo Ball matched up with Rivers. Shot from the lane won't go.
Send him down, ice.
Austin Rivers. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Lonzo Ball at the line for 2 shots. He's struggled so far. Oops, he missed the first one. Oh, he missed them both. Austin Rivers. To Gerald Green. Free throw try, off the mark. From long range, off the mark, no good. Knocked loose. That one out of bounds off a rocket. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Ingram takes on Eric Gordon.
Sit him down, sit him down.
Here comes the screen.
Right.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
It's not a travel, Ed. You're allowed 2 steps after you pick up the ball. Now, these steps may be more east and west instead of north and south, but this is the new game that these young kids are playing.
Jay, they're so athletic. I would imagine it varies from official to official.
Or it varies from great player to great player.
Trying to cash in, no good. No daylight. Great defense.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal. Got it.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand. Check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Eric Gordon swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
A pass taken away by the Rockets. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Derek Favors sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Now a steal as the Rockets have it. To P.J. Tucker. Here's a chance from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Holiday. Drew Holiday. He's now 4 for 6.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Harden to P.J. Tucker. Down low, it's Gordon. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Ed and I want to go home, too. But fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Misses the first. No good. Missed them both. Derek Favors.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And the basket good at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
And now Houston has the basketball. And scores. Strong take. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
To Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Missed it. Another shot won't go either. Favors to Holiday. James Harden snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And he'll head to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Great feed. It's Harden. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Tucker to Harden. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Rises for the slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Harden with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. That's how you defend. To Josh Hart. It was right there. The drive by Westbrook, but a shot stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Slam dunk, Derek Favors.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pelicans. So the Rockets hold on to the basketball. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Harden. Shot from in close, no good. Etuan Moore, guarded by Russell Westbrook. To Holiday. Beyond the arc for 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Deontay Davis trying to cash in on the three-point play. Career mark of 64%. Missed it at the line. Knocked loose. And this will get out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. So the Pelicans hold on to the possession. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Has a chance. Shot won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Redick. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. To P.J. Tucker. Cleans the offensive glass. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
And he finishes at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Harden with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Westbrook. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. Harden. Off the assist.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. He gets it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Redick. It's Rockets ball. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Holiday to the basket, but his shot stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Lets it fly from long range. And the rebound by Tucker.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most... Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Holiday to Favors. Knocked loose. Favors. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Double team, double team, double team.
And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. And too much contact.
A simple touch foul.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets were simply amazing in this contest. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all of the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets. The Pelicans lost this game long before the final buzzer. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Assists.
The Houston Rockets play fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.